I walked into this cabin 6 years ago. I wanted to write some songs inspired by people's stories and see what God would do with that. Here I am, back at this cabin, 6 years, 40,000 stories, and 3 records later. I've read about the single mom struggling to support her family and questioning if she was strong enough to handle it. I've read about the young man who used to think his name was Addict, but now he knows he's a child of the one true King. Man, I cried when I read what Jordan wrote. I've read about the college student who decided to do something. She traded the comforts of home for an orphanage in Uganda. It fired me up to ask that question, if not us, then who? In this cabin, I've read about the good, the bad, and the ugly, the victories and the failures, the joy and the pain. And I've seen just how broken this world really is. We look at a gravestone and we see 2 things: the day someone's born and the day they die. But what nobody really pays attention to is that little dash in between. These stories are that dash. Every one of us is living that dash right now. 86,400 seconds are in every single day. The world tries to sell us on things like YOLO, you only live once. That sounds really good, but it's an empty thought. I don't buy into that. They're trying to tell us that we can do whatever we want because our legacy ends the day we die. But the truth is, there's a difference between living in the moment and living for the moment. God loved the world so much, he sent his only son. And by believing in him, we're promised everlasting life. The minute we take hold of that truth, our stories begin a new chapter, one that never ends. Forget about living for now. I want to live forever.
What my eyes can see, I want my song to sing for eternity.